Hello there, it's Anna Gerston, and I'm going to be talking you through the detailed information now about the opportunity that you've inquired about. This is the opportunity that you've seen a snapshot or a brief overview of so far. You're probably in a position now where you've seen my first video and you're probably thinking, yep, I kind of want what's on offer here, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Well, I remember that feeling very well. When I first heard about the Forever opportunity, there was a part of me that was hugely sceptical. But after seeing the information that I'm going to take you through now, I could see that if I applied some hard work to this business model, then it could work for me. And it did. It really has. Not without any hard work. I'd be kidding if I said it was easy. And I will be stressing that all the way through that this is hard work. And I can only work with people who are willing to work really hard, people who are prepared to perhaps move out of their comfort zone and learn some skills. People like you can make this business work if you put the work in. There's a reason why you inquired about this opportunity, and everybody's reasons are different. It could be that you're working longer hours than you want to. It may be that your job is really challenging and taking away from time with your family. You know, you might want to spend more time with them and you're not getting a chance to do the things that you enjoy anymore. Or maybe, like me, you might be in the rat race and can't see a way off the treadmill. You're probably commuting to work if you're employed by somebody else right now. And you're probably spending time sitting in traffic on the motorway or just on the way home, adding hours onto your working day and dreading doing this for the next so many years until retirement. It might be that you are sensing a lack of job security at the moment. More and more people are finding their jobs made redundant. It's actually happened to me twice before I got the message. There really isn't a job for life anymore these days. I actually see that as a good thing, because who wants a job for the rest of their life? I know I didn't. But equally, you might be coming to the end of your working life and looking at pension options and thinking, crikey, I've worked for 40 odd years and I'm staring at a retirement plan that's well below the average wage, and it's going to give me a less than average life. And maybe, just maybe, you want a little bit more than that. Whatever it is for you, whatever needs you have, you can use Forever as a vehicle to get what you want. It might be that you want more time. It might be that you want to travel. That's what I wanted, and I couldn't afford the time or the cost of really good holidays. It might be something smaller than that. You just want a new car or just a bit of extra money. You might want to be debt-free to pay off some bills. If you like the idea of working from home, not having to sit in traffic, being your own boss and helping others to do the same, then this opportunity might be for you. If you get a buzz from recognition, fulfillment, if you love being recognised for a job well done, not just by getting a pat on the back, but in being able to achieve attractive bonuses and incentives, then this might be for you. A new way of working. Maybe you've been stuck in a rut for so long that it's stressing you out. You might want a better lifestyle, and you might be looking for a way to have a healthier lifestyle. And our products can definitely help with that too. A little bit now about Forever. Forever's not a new company. If you're hearing about us for the first time, you're probably thinking, why haven't I heard about them before? Well, that's exactly what I thought. But it's actually been around for 37 years at the time of recording this. It was founded in America in 1978 by the gentleman that you can see on the screen, Mr. Rex Morn, a great guy with a great vision. He set up the company with family members and they still work together to this day. So it's got core family values at its root. I love that about this company. The business model is built around being able to run this business and spend time with your family. We're in 158 countries now. So that gives you an opportunity to build a global business from your laptop or your smartphone at home or anywhere you happen to be. I didn't think that would apply to me because I didn't think I had enough contacts in other countries. But I've ended up with checks coming in every month from all around the world because of people that knew other people. And as my business has expanded, it's expanded internationally without me really trying. Some of the countries I now operate in, I have never even visited. Do you know we turned over $2.6 billion last year, and we have over $1.5 billion worth of assets around the world. So this is a really solid and stable company. And that was important to me because I wanted to build a legacy. I wanted to build the sort of business that I could pass on to my children and my children's children. So I needed to do that with a stable company that was going to be around for another 37 years at least and more. The experienced senior management team mean that we have an absolute wealth of knowledge to help us run our business. So although that you're going to be in business for yourself, you're not going to be by yourself. Me or the team member you have already chatted to will be mentoring you, but you will also have some corporate muscle to call on for additional help and advice. This business is completely cash rich and debt free. It was really important to me as I've worked for multinationals who cut jobs when their loans were called in or when they merged with other companies. I was one of the casualties. And this can lead to job insecurity, but this is not something I have to worry about with Forever. Our growth has been phenomenal. We have never dipped, never plateaued. We have increased sales every single year since 1978. That's continuous and consistent growth over 37 years without a single blip. In the UK, in 2014, we turned over in excess of 75 million, as you can see on the screen. And last year, that's 2015, we turned over an amazing £120 million. What an amazing growth. This building is Longbridge Manor. It's our head office in Warwickshire. There's an open door policy, so if you're ever in the area, this is somewhere that you can visit and work from or attend trainings. If you're not in the area, we've set up some hubs dotted around the UK where you can also access trainings and have meetings. We've been in the UK since 1993. It's absolutely booming. There's never been a better time to build a business with Forever because of the boom in the marketplace that we operate in. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. First, I need to tell you that we have the Investors in People Gold Award. That's the highest level available. That's been awarded to us by the government to say that we train our people to the highest standards and we train them in effective working practices. If you've never been in business before, you will get the best start. If you already have business skills, you will still have to be willing to learn because you need to be really coachable and recognise that even if you're at the top of your game right now in your industry, coming into network marketing, you're still going to have some skills to master. And we're going to help you to do that. You may not have heard of Forever before, but you may recognise that yellow bottle on the screen. Great products underpin every business success. And this is where our products come in. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. We are the #1 growers and manufacturers of aloe vera. So we own over 70% of the world's aloe farms and plantations. But we treat our aloe very differently to most other growers. We don't use nasties on it, no pesticides, no insecticides, no fertilizers. So our products are completely natural. We hand harvest and fillet our leaves. Inside an aloe leaf, there's a gel. The gel is packed full of vitamins, nutritional compounds, and amino acids. It's not just a sunburn. It's this inner leaf gel that is good for you. The rest of the leaf has no nutritional value. We only use the inner leaf gel, the good stuff. We need it to keep fresh, as it works best when it's alive. So you might have been on holiday to the Caribbean or the Canary Islands or another hot country, and they'll cut a leaf open on the beach for you and use the gel for your sunburn. That's when it's at its very best. Because as soon as you cut it, it will start to oxidize, it'll start to die, it goes brown, a bit like a banana would. So what we've done is we have a natural stabilization process that keeps our aloe vera alive for up to 5 years. Do you know we're the only company in the world that offers this stabilized aloe vera? And we've patented the stabilization process and nobody can copy it. There is no competition with us in the marketplace. So that's why we're the brand leader. Put simply, we have got a superior product. We also have a professional advisory board of experts who give us first-class training. We've got Dr. Peter Atherton, who was a GP and now is the world's leading aloe academic. Dawn Parker, she's a qualified nutritionist and beauty specialist. David Urch is a vet. He was the vet for the equestrian team at the Beijing Olympics. Louise Riley, she's a skincare and sports advisor. And she provides training workshops up and down the UK and worldwide. So you don't have to know it all. You just got to be willing to learn from those who do. Right, well, this caught my attention when I first looked at the business. Forever offer a 60-day money-back guarantee, and it's completely unconditional. So you can use the whole product, hand it back for any reason, and get all your money back. You could just say, hello, I don't like the yellow bottle, and get a refund. That's how confident this company is about the products and what they do, and the fact that they will do what we say they're going to do. When I saw the growth in the business, coupled with this product guarantee, I just knew that these products had to work. Because if not, the company would have gone out of business, but giving refunds to everybody. But we don't need to give refunds because people love the products, they buy them again and again, and they do work. The company wouldn't have lasted 37 days, never mind 37 years, if the products weren't any good. This really appealed to me. Another thing that appealed to me was that the products are completely animal friendly. They're not tested on animals, but they can be used on animals. And they're suitable for all cultures, nationalities, and faith groups, be it kosher, Islamic, halal, whatever. Now, this is important because it means that we're accessible to everybody and the market is completely uncapped. The range is huge. There's health and wellness. Anyone who wants to look good, feel good, maintain a healthy life till their later years. Anybody that's keen on their fitness or wants to lose a few pounds, which is most people these days. Anyone who's keen on health and wellness, wants to lose a few pounds, we have got the range for them. We've got beauty and cosmetics, which is a massive, massive marketplace. We have animals, animal and home products. The animal part, that's a massive market because people tend to spend more on their pets than they do on themselves. That's especially in the UK, but worldwide also. And we have packs, we have product packs that where we take the hassle out of health and nutrition by packaging our top nutritional concept products in one box. So for people who want to grab and go, that it's all there for them, ready to take. So who actually buys the products? Do you know everybody's a potential customer? Whether you're looking at this business for a small top-up income, which means you'll be focusing on retailing the products, or whether you're looking at this business for a larger income, which means that you won't be focusing on the retail side so much, but you have to be confident that the products are available to everybody and that the scope for them is huge. So who do you know that's a mum? Someone who's looking for a healthier option for their children and their family. Who do you know that trains for a sport, goes to the gym? Who do you know that's a horsey person? Somebody who might be looking for a product range that can help maintain animal health. Do you know any elderly people who may have joint issues? Do you know there is just so much scope? The field is wide open. I wouldn't join a company if I didn't think the products were any good. I hadn't tried them at this point, but I felt that the growth and the 60-day money-back guarantee was a good indication. But I couldn't recommend something that I wouldn't use myself. So I needed to get my hands on some of the products and I needed to start my business. So that's where the business in a box comes in. This is how I started my business and how you'll be starting your business if you decide it's right for you. And if we decide that you're right for it, then you need to get your hands on this starter pack. The starter pack and the entire cost of your business costs £199.75 to get going. It's giving you all the products that you see there on the screen. They're the top sellers. You'll get your own website so you can retail online and let Forever deal with the distribution. And you'll be getting all your literature and everything you need to get started. Don't undervalue what you're getting just because it has no fee. You wouldn't be doing it justice. I would pay thousands to work with Forever. And you have to give it that sort of work ethic, a commitment coming in from the outset. If you've been in a traditional business, you'll know that it costs thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands to set up in your own business. This opportunity is so much more accessible, but please, please don't regard this opportunity as cheap. Treat it with respect and you can reap the benefits. And that's what I'm going to tell you about next. I'm going to show you some income plans today for people who just want to earn a few £100s, but I'm also going to be showing you what attracted me to the business. That's the high incomes, the six-figure incomes. Let me tell you, these large incomes are not easily achieved. It is a simple business, but it's not easy. Please don't confuse simple with easy. You're going to have to learn some skills to make the business work for you. You're going to have to make time for your Forever business, especially at the beginning to get it off the ground. You're going to have to take it seriously. The first thing you need to know is there a market for these products? As any new business owner would, you need to know that you are going to be able to sell the products and that people want them. Just looking at the statistics on the screen, this is what people spent in the last year, just in the UK, on the three areas that we're looking at. £660 million on vitamins and supplements in the UK. That's a real growing area because people are recognising that the soil quality is not what it used to be. Land has been overworked and intensively farmed, so we're not getting the nutrition from the supermarket foods that we used to get. So we need to stay healthy by supplementing. More and more people are supplementing their diet. Beauty products in the UK, 8.4 billion. The majority of that figure is ladies, that men are starting to spend more on their grooming now. Sports nutrition. Anyone that goes to the gym is always into fitness, maybe plays a sport. They tend to use something to enhance that or to replace energy. Now, that's £90 million in the UK. So undeniably, there's a huge market with even greater potential for growth. We're certainly owning our share of that market, and it will continue as we get the word out there about our products. Supplying customers is really easy. When I first started, I thought, I can't do sales. Absolutely not my skill set. But this is so, so different. And I'll tell you that you have already done network marketing before without realizing it, but you haven't got paid for it. Sorry about that. What do I mean? How have you done network marketing before? Well, for example, did you buy a can of Coke with your name on it last summer? Did you post a picture of it on Instagram or Facebook maybe to your friends? You were marketing that product to your network. If, for example, you went out and bought Girl on a Train, Wolf Hall, or even 50 Shades of Grey and told your friends about it, you were marketing that book to your network. That's what this business is about. The only difference is that you get paid for it with us. It's about using some products, understanding, developing your own stories about them, and sharing them with people. People at the gym, the school gates, at church, at work, in groups, with people that you care about, people on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. Social media has made this so easy. I'm not worried about you not being a salesperson. I'm not worried about you having concerns about selling these products. I'm not worried because I know you can do it. All I want your commitment on is that you will try them, you'll use them, you'll talk about them where you see fit when you're going about your day-to-day business. And that's the retail opportunity in a nutshell. You use the products, you share them with a handful of people, not in a salesy way, but from a place of recommendation, just like eating at a good restaurant and sharing it, just like reading a good book and telling somebody about it. Now, you would never recommend a film you hadn't seen or a hotel you hadn't stayed in, would you? And that works with these products too. That's why it's important to get your hands on a starter kit and start using some products straight away. If you're looking at this for a bit of top-up income, say £200 to £400 a month, then we'll need to help you develop 20 or 30 customers who come back to you regularly, spending £20, £25 a month with you, and that will help you to develop the £200 to £400 a month income. Now, that's done with no real effort at all, other than using the products, chatting to people, and learning some of the skills we're going to teach you. And it's a couple of hours a week work. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you a little bit more money each month, maybe you love your job and you don't want to give it up, maybe you just want to save for a holiday or a special occasion or upgrade your car, then this could be the opportunity for you. And the retail side of things is where it would end. But what I'm looking for is somebody who wants more than that. I'm really looking for somebody who's a potential leader. Somebody like me, who looked at the opportunity and wanted to be wealthy, wanted a nice lifestyle. And you won't get that from retailing a few products. You'll get that from building a team. That's the second part of this opportunity. It's the team building opportunity. And I'll talk you through it now. So it starts with you and your handful of customers. But then we're going to teach you how to develop a team. We're going to teach you to talk to people about the opportunity. It might be people that you know that are dissatisfied in their job. It might be people that you know that want extra money. It might be people that you know that are go-getters, ambitious, driven. They want a great lifestyle and a good income. We'll teach you how to present the opportunity to them to do what I'm doing now, and then introduce them to your team. And they'll have a handful of customers as well. And this is where the power of network marketing comes in. You tell people about it, who tell people about it, who tell people about it. And your customer numbers suddenly go through the roof. You're servicing more customers than you could possibly do on your own, but you're doing it through a network of people. And forever pay you a royalty on your entire turnover for every business owner in your business, not just on your own turnover. And a business that looks a little bit like this, which started with you knowing two people who knew two people who knew two people, is what we call the manager business. Leading a small team like this will mean that you're a manager. And a manager will earn typically £800 to £2,000 a month in our business. It's very part-time, and you're leading a small team. Maybe you've answered our ad, and maybe I've shown you the presentation, and I've said I'm looking for leaders at the moment, people who want to develop as leaders. Then getting to manager would be your first goal on the way to being a leader. This is what we're going to work on together across a 4 to 5 month period to help you develop an income like that and a team that looks like that in your part-time hours around your current commitments. Just imagine how much you could speed that up if you knew, instead of knowing two people who knew two, if you knew 5 people who knew 5 people, so that the more people you speak to about the business, the quicker your income grows. So from just finding 5 people who know 5 people who know 5 people, you can have 780 people in your team, and then it will go bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, it's never going to happen quite as evenly as that. And some of the people that you introduce to your business, they won't want to build a team. They'll just want to retail a little bit. But some people want to build a huge team. So you're looking for leaders in this business, and leaders will emerge. People that want to be a manager and beyond. And when people become manager, they've completed their training. It's a bit like an apprenticeship. But they'll know what they're doing with or without you. And this is where the royalty income kicks in. So building managers builds your income. Let's just see the next royalty income. You can become a manager. You're likely to have a team of business owners dotted across the UK or even across the world with their own goals. They'll be running standalone businesses working with or without your help. You can go on holiday and you'll still get an income. That's better than any pension I can think of. There's worldwide potential. As I said before, I get checks from countries I've never even been to. So, what is your income potential? Let's see how that works with developing some managers. If you're a manager here, bottom line managers tend to earn around £20,000. Now, if that's a part-time income for you on top of what you already do, that's quite a lot of money. But if you help 2 people become manager in your team, that makes you a senior manager, and you're now earning £35,000 a year. If you have 5 managers in your business, it'll give you a bottom line of £60,000. If you have 9 managers, it'll be more like £120,000 bottom line. Up to 17 managers, you'll be getting a minimum of £200,000. and right up to 350,000 a year if you have 25 managers in your team. It's what we call a diamond manager. This business isn't about selling. It's about finding and developing leaders. It's about working alongside me and your sponsor and developing leadership skills and helping people to achieve that manager position and have a better life. The more people you help, the more successful you become. You really do rise up. I love this. You just can't get ahead unless you help other people. How refreshing is that in this day and age? So look at it like this. If you put together a 5-year plan to get to manager and help 5 other people, 1 each year, to get to manager 2, that will give you a royalty style income of £60,000 a year. That will keep coming in every month. Now, how many people do you know that have a pension of £60,000 a year? Not many. How many people would earn that type of pension just after working 5 years? Not many. That's why the network marketing opportunity is so amazing. It's life-changing because it allows you to duplicate your time. You're no longer expected to exchange time for money, like work an hour, get paid £10. With this, you could be working 1 hour and have a small army of people working an hour at the same time as you, and you're getting paid for all of that. That's what's so incredible about this business model. On top of that, there are still more perks. There are incentives that you qualify for. I've qualified for many of these. You don't have to be around long to qualify, as long as you're prepared to do some work and get to manager. Once you achieve manager, then you can qualify for the earned incentive. We sometimes call this Forever to Drive. This will pay you up to £525 a month to spend on what you want. That's £6,300 a year. You can buy the car of your choice or anything else you might want to spend it on. I did buy a new car with my payment, but other people have bought boats, caravans, horses, whatever they want, really. And how about travel? Would you like to travel twice a year with Forever for free? Staying in luxury hotels with from $500 to $3,000 of spending money just for the holiday? Who wouldn't enjoy that? I've been to California, Denver, Singapore. This year I went to South Africa, and next year it's Dubai. All expenses paid. And I get to take a guest. The big incentive is our profit share, and this is also known as the chairman's bonus. On top of our generous earnings, the earned incentive, which you can use for a car, and the global travel, over £2.5 million was paid out to UK business owners last year. And the cheques range from around $3,000 to well over $1 million. So people can qualify for this in their first year. The cheques won't be as big as those ones on the screen there, but you can build up to it. So, how do you build a team? It sounds like a silly question, but who wouldn't want to take up an opportunity like this? But in reality, not everybody will go for it. Not everybody will be at the right stage in their life to take this on board and run with it. Some of you will still be looking at this and saying, I don't believe it. I'm sceptical. Yeah, that's okay. Some of you won't know. Some of you will like it straight away and want to run with it. And some of you will be ready for change and willing to work hard. And recognise that if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So we need people who are ready for a change. You're going to know people like you. If you're one of the open-minded people that's prepared to run with this, you probably will know other people that are similar. So like attracts like, and I guarantee you'll know other people just like yourself who will want to grab this with both hands. We're going to teach you how to talk to those people. And we're also going to teach you how to reach out and talk to all sorts of people that you don't know right now about the business and how to expand your team. So you identify potential team members. You learn the skills to contact them and show them the business. You present them with the opportunity, and then you help them to get started. The more people that you talk to, the more people you get involved, and then the quicker your business grows. The more people you help, the more money you make. I'm not interested in where you come from, what your background is, but you do need some key attributes. You need to be hardworking and resilient. You need to be positive. You need to get up and have another go when disappointment strikes, and it will. I can only work with people who are coachable and willing to learn, and people who have a positive can-do attitude. You need to make time for this business. I work with all sorts of people from all sorts of backgrounds. The people on the screen are from a variety of professional backgrounds, but they all have something in common. They came into this business going for it. They made time for it. They made no excuses. And you'll have to be the same. But it will be worth it. You get to work a proven business model that has been tried and tested, not just by our company, but by many companies over many years. Do some research and see what business leaders are saying about network marketing. It's got completely uncapped income potential. You choose what you earn. Nobody's going to put a price on your head anymore and tell you what you're worth. You'll get paid what you're prepared to work for. It's willable. You can hand it to your children. Your business will keep paying for generations. And it's completely flexible. You're going to be able to work hard, but you're going to be able to do it from home. You're going to be able to fit your business around your life, not fit your life around your work. I'll mentor you one-on-one every step of the way. And you're also going to have a huge team of people helping you. That's the wider team, Forever themselves, the company. There's a lot of training and support. And there's also a lot of recognition and appreciation, as you've seen going through our presentation. There's financial, travel, there's incentives, there's peer recognition at our national and international events. I found it quite an eye-opener when I first joined, so many people cheering and clapping in a good way. Actually couldn't believe how many people were praising me and helping me. It was just so different from the way that I had worked before. So, will it work for you? Honestly, only you can answer that question. You need to decide that you're going to take this seriously. Can you say hand on heart, I'm going to put the time in, I'm going to put the effort in, I'm going to give it 100%. You need to be self-motivated. As much as you have a mentor, you're not going to have a boss. This is going to be your business. I can coach you and guide you, but when no one's watching, it's down to you to do the work. You need to be prepared to tell everyone what you're doing. If you buy that box and put it in the back of the wardrobe and join the Allo Secret Service, then this business is not going to work for you. You've got to hold your head up high and be proud of what you're a part of and share it with people. And you're going to have to be willing to think big. You're going to have to set some goals that are probably going to scare you, and then you have to set out to smash it. If you've watched this presentation today and you feel almost sick with excitement and nerves at the same time, but still overall excited, and you can see that this can give you what you want in the future, then you need to take it seriously and you need to know how to get started. So the next step is for you to register with me, which will involve filling out a form, an online form. It lets Forever know who you are and where to pay you each month. You're going to order your business owner box that will be with you within about 3 to 5 days. So very soon, you're going to start using the products. You're going to get your hands on some training the day that you register. Online training that you can start watching in preparation for your first business planning session, which will be with me or with your mentor, if that's not going to be me. Then we'll sit down and I'm going to talk through what you want, what your goals are, by when, how much money, and we're going to tailor a plan together that we work on together until you achieve it every step of the way. So if you've looked at this today and you can see how it's going to give you everything that you want, how it's going to give you that vehicle to get to where you want to be, whether that be lifestyle, extra money, or being your own boss, then we need to talk, get you registered and get that planning session booked in the diary. If it's not for you, that's okay. I would much rather you came to that decision now than after a few months of me training you and spending time with you. I'll never understand that decision, but I do respect it, and I'd like to thank you for your time listening to this presentation today. So take care, and I look forward to hearing from you and working with you very, very soon.